Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maria. Nice to see you, welcome. And if you've been here, then hi, welcome to a new tutorial. Today, we're gonna be doing this look. It took me a couple tries to get this look down, but it actually came out really good. And it only took me a lot of tries because I didn't know what shadows I wanted to use, and I was kind of just like playing around with color. So this is how it came out, and I absolutely love it. If you're new here though, definitely consider subscribing because I'm lit, my channel's lit, my videos are lit. You obviously want to be a part of this, right? But anyways, I'm not gonna ramble for too long. If you want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so starting off first, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with my Laura Geller highlighter in Gilded Honey. I like doing this step first because when I blend in my other eyeshadows, like the first shadow that I'm going to use, my eyeshadow just blends into my brow bone without me having to add it later on. And then for the first shade, I'm using Creamsicle from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just taking that with a large blending brush from BH Cosmetics and placing this all throughout the crease. So like I said, this is why I put the brow bone highlight first, so I can blend in these two shades together. Because later I would have to go in with the highlighter and it could just cover up this shadow right here. So instead of doing that, I'll put it first and then blend the shadow up. And you want to just keep packing this color on until you're happy with the pigmentation. Now I'm taking a Wet n Wild blending brush, and I'm going to take a combination of Jack's and Hunt's. I'm going to place this right on top of the first shadow we used. And this is going to blend up to where we barely even see Creamsicle. As you can see on this side, Creamsicle is like barely peeking through, as well as these two shades. I'm just packing on a little more of those two colors. Now we're going to go back in with that BH Cosmetics brush, and I'll just dip a tiny little bit into Creamsicle and go right over the edge of these two shades, just so that I can help them blend a little bit better. Dip again into Jack's and Hunt's and pack this on a little bit more. As you can see, I'm not taking this combination too high. I'm keeping it pretty low, just right here within the crease. Creamsicle we put more up here, and I just want to keep this one a little bit lower because we want that gradient effect. I always like to go back and forth between my brushes just to really help my eyeshadow blend, because I've noticed if I try to just use like one brush to blend out a single shadow, then it kind of makes all my shadows blend together and it looks like a big mess. So I would definitely recommend using different brushes. Now I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush. It's like a domed brush, and then it's kind of like flat on the sides. I'm going to take this brush into the shade Central Park, and I'm going to pack this on the outer corner first and then slowly work my way towards the inner corner. So like for example here, instead of taking this brush and trying to like blend it up, I'm gonna go back with the brush that I used before for those red toned eyeshadows, and then I'm gonna use that brush to blend out this harsh line. That way whatever product is left on the brush from the previous shadow will help blend this out. And you can see it kind of took away from the pigmentation of Central Park, so we're going to go back in with a little bit more of Central Park and build back up that pigmentation. So again, we're going to go in with that previous brush to blend out these outer edges. Now I'm going to be taking this long-haired blending brush. I'm going to dip into Abyss and place this right in the outer corner. And just slowly bring it up into the crease. And I barely tap into the shadow because this is a black shadow and I don't want it to take over this entire look. So I just pick up a little bit, and then I'm going to take that brush that we used to place down Central Park to blend this black out. Then go right back with that other Wet n Wild brush to blend this out even more. I just dipped into a little bit more of Jack's, and then I'm placing this right on top. Then I'm going to go with the first brush we used, the BH Cosmetics brush, and kind of blend that out. It's all about steps with your brushes. I like to go back and forth. I never just stick with one brush. Now I'm just cutting my crease using a flat Wet n Wild brush and some concealer. Now to set the concealer, I'm going to take this liquid metal eyeshadow in the shade Satina Van der Woodsen, I believe. I'm just going to place this right on top of that concealer. If you wanted to, you could skip this step because we are just going to go right over this. But I just wanted to set my concealer with some shadow so it doesn't move around the glitter that we're going to place on top. Now once we have that, I'm going to take some of my NYX glitter glue, and I'm just using like a small painter's brush for this. I'm going to dip into the glitter glue and place that right on top of where we put the concealer. Now for the star of the show, I'm taking my Ben Nye Lumiere Luxie powder in the shade Ice Gold. I'm going to be packing this right on top of the glitter glue. I love this stuff, it's so beautiful. The camera is kind of picking it up, but in person, it's absolutely gorgeous. I never like this harsh line that I have when I do cut creases, so what I like to do, I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush that we used, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of Central Park, and we're just going to tap this on the edge. I don't like to really sweep too much, I just like to tap it. That way it blends more seamlessly. And then once we get some shadow on there, I'll start to like kind of sweep. Not really pushing too much because we don't want to disturb the glitter that we just placed. I'm going to take that red brush that we used and pick up some of Abyss and place this right on top. Just taking a small e.l.f. blending brush, I'm just gonna spray my brush really quick, and I'm also gonna take my Laura Geller highlighter again and place this right in the inner corner. I'm actually gonna mix some of my Laura Geller highlighter and then Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then place that right in the inner corner. So for the bottom lash line, we're going to do the same steps that we did to the top lid, taking Creamsicle first, and I'm using the exact same brushes. Then I'm going to mix Jacks and Hunts. Now I'm taking Central Park. And I don't take this shadow all the way, I kind of just stop like right here. So you're just taking it about 2/3 of the way. Now before we put the black eyeshadow, I want to tightline my waterline on the top and the bottom. Now you see how my lash line, it looks really blunt, like I just have a harsh line right there. So what I'd like to do is take the eyeliner and also run it through in between my lashes, because we don't want any harsh lines at all anywhere. Then I like to just take a flat liner brush and smudge that out. If you do this step, you actually might not even need to put any black eyeshadow, because when you smudge it out, it does that already for you. Yeah, so you actually don't even need any. I'm gonna go in with a little more of my highlighter, kind of drag it down the lash line. Now that we have that, we're gonna pop on some lashes. For lips, I'm going to be using my NYX lip liner in the shade Need Me and my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. Oh wait, I forgot mascara. Don't forget, add mascara. Now I'm gonna spray a little bit of Milani's Make It Last setting spray. Oh, it got in my mouth. Ugh. Okay, so that completes today's video. I hope you all liked it as much as I did. This was actually like my third time doing this look. I tried to film it the second time I did it, and I don't know why, this was not coming out very well, but it came out really good this time, so I hope you all liked it. I chose not to pair this look with some eyeliner, but if you would want to do that, you totally could, and it would look just as good. I did this look the other day with eyeliner, and I liked it, but I don't know, when I was doing it today, I was kind of like, I'm just not feeling eyeliner today. I've been in that mood lately where a lot of my looks I'm not wearing eyeliner, and I actually like how it comes out. So the star of the show was my Ben Nye Lumiere Luxie powder. This stuff is super gorgeous, I swear. The only thing is you can't, well, I haven't found a way to use it without using my glitter glue, because with this by itself it kind of just goes everywhere, but I noticed when I matched it obviously with my NYX glitter glue, it stuck, and so it became like super beautiful gold. I hope the camera is picking it up, but it's like beaming, like I'm loving it. It looks so good. So if you can, definitely try to get your hands on this. I also have this one. It's in the shade, ooh, it just like kind of got all over the place, Ultra Bright. It's like a silver glitter, and I'm thinking about using that for a Valentine's Day look. So if you want to see that, then subscribe to my channel, girl. If you like how this look came out, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below on what you thought and some looks that you would want to see in the future. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.